What's up, guys? We're gonna Real Beats, and today we're gonna be making a more dark type beat. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So we just grabbing a scale and let's run with something. Let's do an A# minor. We could always transpose if the bass is too high or low. So let's go ahead and get started with our first instrument. All right, so the first sound that I have is like a harp, or it's kind of like a mix of a bell, but you can use like a bell or a harp for this. So let's go in here, and I'm gonna start with this one because it's like the easiest sound, because the rest of these are too like harsh and aren't really supposed to be used for like the main. So we can make this real simple. Let's start on the root, of course, and then we can kind of make our minor, right? Let's take this, pull this up, and then offset this like this, right? And we're just gonna be super basic, and then just add each sound by each sound. Just listen to it. Oops. Turn that down an octave. Add one of these. Just create like a decent little rhythm. Let's copy it. Then let's copy this whole thing and go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just to create like a second part. Okay, I think that's good enough. So let's go ahead and move on to our next sound. All right, so I just want to go ahead and get this choir out the way. This should be pretty simple, just kind of like background noise. Now I will say a lot of these sounds I'm going to use are going to be extremely like bare bones with no effects. I think I want to save this for something. So I'll probably just leave all the sounds dry, so that whatever idea that I have for effects and stuff, I could probably just refer to this. So let's be simple. Let's just take this highest note here, and where is it? There it is. Place that in and just play it. And usually I would just let these linger out. Just go up like we're making a chord like this, and then connect them. Simple stuff. All right, I think that's simple enough. Let's move on. All right, let's go ahead and use our flute. Now I've labeled everything. I don't really explain this stuff, but I usually label the sound so you know what type of sound to use for sound selection. But this is the flute I'm using. And we can actually do a little bit more with this. We don't have to be so basic. So I'll just find a spot. I kind of want it to blend in a bit. Let's bring these back. Then we could take advantage of like this jazz rhythm right here. And then let's pull this up. Yep, I can't really hear it, but oh well. Let's see. Let's try adding, let's see. Let's go a little higher. Actually, let's take this, go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I'm gonna go to the 1/3 grid, and we're using like flutes and stuff. Like it's nice to go between the like half grid and a 1/3 grid just to get some unique little stuff. So let's throw a little thing in here. And then let's go back to the half. I'm gonna just offset these slightly. Okay, I like that. So I guess we can just go ahead and do our little bowed instrument. Okay, so now we have our little bowed instrument. Now this is a weird one. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, but I just thought it sounded pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and use this, and we could just use our same tricks. Let's take this, copy. Actually, you know what? Let's be even lazier. Let's take this so we don't have to do the whole +5 thing. Paste it in, and then let's just offset it for bounce. And then I'm gonna just see. Let me see. These might be some good spots. Shorten them up. Let me see. Let's take this, pull this down. I'm gonna go to 1/4 beat, okay, and then move this over and see what that sounds like. I don't want this shit. Then this should work. There's no reason why this won't work over here. Like that. And let's take this back so we can loop it and see if it sounds good. Okay, that'll do for me. So that is the melody. Again, we're not adding any effects. I don't want to have to make a whole entire beat just to show some effects, so I'll probably be using this for that. So let's go ahead and actually throw the drums down. All right, so now we're going to get into the 808. So I just muted everything and just focus on the harp so we can have this bass line. And I went ahead and added the clap just so we can have like something to go off of. And actually, I'm gonna slow this down a bit. I think that's good. Let's go over here, paste this in. Now you can shift D to make these smaller just so we can have space. And I'm gonna turn these up, pull it up. Let's go to the 1/2. Just copy that right here. Let's do a flam, not a flam, like a little roll. I want that to be a little quieter. All right, you could take this further if you want. If you want to do stuff like this, you know. All right, like you can take it to that extreme, but I like this simple right here. Okay, let's go ahead and just add in that last hi-hat. All right, so for the hi-hat, I went ahead and added this 𝗩𝗦𝗣𝗘 preset. I think I made this a few videos ago, but this is just so I don't have to add so many hi-hats, so it'll kind of just play like some random stuff in the background. So let's see, probably should zoom in a little bit for you. All right, I'm gonna try to do this all real time. Let's go to 1/3. So I'm gonna just kind of like play around with some stuff. You know what, actually, just kind of be a little creative, just have a little bit of fun. Not everything has to be like perfect. Let's go 1/2 here, cut this, and then I'm gonna chop these up like that. Then we can pull this one up an octave, and I'm gonna just kind of play around with the something like that. Then we can just different. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right. These are super loud, I'll give it that. All right, let's play with everything real quick. Again, this is super dry. We haven't mixed it. The only thing we have is that shaper box. So we will be probably using this again at some point. All right. All right, and that's gonna be it for this one. Again, watch out for that next video. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, but I know that I need a beat for it, so we'll probably reuse this one. So if you follow along, save the beat you made, so we can reuse it. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.